I'm building a sort of prototype app for the Maker's Yard project. The app is intended to take a central piece, which is a video by Steve. As the video is playing, viewers will be prompted at certain points within the video to follow relevant pictures or galleries or sound files that are relevant to that moment in the video.
I think I made a few selections over the level of detail, particularly because I know that it doesn't have to have everything in the film. The film is a little sort of glittering jewel for people to have a look at, and I know that I don't have to weigh it down with lots of information. I mean, there's a backbone of a voiceover, but it's quite visual in the way that it's shot. And yeah, if you want more detail, there are opportunities that will come up on screen, and you can get that detail.
The fact that the assets are being made available for people to browse on the app is one thing. It's bringing them out of whatever locked container they were in beforehand. It's also perhaps presenting them to people who are more inclined to look at a film rather than browse through an archive of photographs. So it's perhaps tapping on the shoulders of a slightly different type of person.
A lot of people have tablets and phones, and some. If you can easily access things, there's a chance you will access them. Whereas if it's harder to get to things, there's a barrier in the way. I think the film itself is a record in an interesting way, because I had a look around and I was looking for something that would work for me, the framework knitting, and then I looked around for, I found Ruddington Museum and Wigston Museum, but Martin actually makes things on the, for him the machines are alive. It's a special skill and not many people have it anymore, so it's interesting to collect that information and see someone actually make something.
People ask me, are you passing your knowledge on to somebody? But obviously it's not practical, because as a craft industry it's not a highly paid industry, and I can't pay somebody to come and learn the trade. It's a shame that the museums just keep the old machines as static exhibits, and that's less than half the story, really.
So visual prompts appear at specific moments in the video, and tapping these pauses the video and reveals information relevant to that point. The user can then read as much of that additional content as they wish at their own pace, and then closing it automatically resumes the video. The app's navigation gives access to all the additional content, and selecting these jumps to the relevant point in the film. The additional content sections can be any digital media, like images, text, audio, video, slideshows, or any graphics. The user has a lot of control over how they navigate the app and experience the content and the film.
How did you find learning to knit? Was it easy or difficult?
Difficult but fascinating.
And searchable video is not new, I don't think, but binding it to other additional assets in the broad sense of the word, text, links, any resources is going to grow.
We're adding something to video, or adding something to we're creating a sort of not quite a new genre, but a new way of browsing information.
The Maker's Yard project is a good place to sort of take where we've got a collection of assets relevant to one topic, and so we can sort of have a set of archives and deliver them to an audience, and hopefully with this app that's what we're trying to do.